folks, it's Jeff here. Just a quick reminder, if you're loving Disney Coast to Coast, there are a couple of easy ways that you can support the show. We'd love it if you could rate and review us on iTunes, or wherever you listen to the show. This is a simple way to help other Disney fans find us. Also, go ahead and share your favorite episodes on social media and be sure to tag us. You can find all of our social media information at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. And finally, I just want to say thank you to all of you who listen every week. Your support is very appreciated, and we love that you're enjoying our Disney geekiness. Now on with the show.
Are you craving a trip on Space Mountain? Well, we've got the next best thing. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli, and in today's House of Mouse headlines, there's a bunch of new stuff coming to Walt Disney World, but unfortunately some stuff will be going away as well. Plus, we got a gift this week in the form of a new Mary Poppins Returns trailer. That and so much more, so let's get to it.
Hear the latest news from the Walt Disney Company in today's House of Mouse headlines.
In early 2019, there are a bunch of new live entertainment options coming to Walt Disney World. To start, the Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It Street Party will be renamed the Move It, Shake It, MousekeDance It Street Party. I really enjoy these street parties, but man, the names just seem to be getting worse with every new iteration. In any case, this street party will feature new music and enhancements to help celebrate Mickey and Minnie's 90th birthdays. Also coming to Magic Kingdom, Casey's Corner piano player and the Dapper Dans will sing songs in honor of Mickey and Minnie. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, The Incredibles will be taking over Pixar Place. Since Pixar Place was primarily themed to Toy Story, and Toy Story now has its own land in the park, this Pixar Place area will be rethemed to The Incredibles, where you'll be able to meet Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Frozone, and the ever-popular Edna Mode. Plus, it sounds like Jack will be on the loose in the area. But the Incredibles aren't the only Pixar characters coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Over at Walt Disney Presents, Mike and Sully from Monsters, Inc. will begin having meet and greets. This is all in addition to the previously announced Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they'll be getting a new street party called Hakuna Matata Time Dance Party. This dance party will take place on Discovery Island and will feature Timon and Rafiki. There will also be some special photo ops set up to help celebrate the 25th anniversary of The Lion King in 2019. Coming a bit sooner to Disney's Animal Kingdom, on November 1st, a new backstage tour will become available called Up Close with Rhinos. This guided adventure will give guests a behind-the-scenes look at how the dedicated animal teams care for the white rhinos on Kilimanjaro safaris, and how Disney is helping save endangered rhinos in the wild. As part of this intimate experience, guests may even get a chance to touch a rhino. This 60-minute tour costs $40 and is now available for booking. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jeff, that all sounds great, but all of that isn't coming till 2019. I want something that's happening now. Alrighty then, are you ready for some major epic Disney news that you can enjoy right now? You can now get your free Splash Mountain themed Ziploc bag when riding Splash Mountain at Magic Kingdom in Disneyland. All joking aside, I actually think that this is pretty great. I'm definitely one of those guys that'll head into the nearest store before getting on Splash Mountain in order to get a plastic bag for my wallet and phone. So now there's one less step necessary for me, since they'll be handing them out at the ride free of charge. So far I've told you about a lot of stuff being added to the parks, but unfortunately now I have several attractions that will be coming to an end. Beginning October 21st, guests to Disney's Animal Kingdom will no longer get to experience Rafiki's Planet Watch. Although this hasn't been officially announced by Disney, cast members working in that area have confirmed the news. There's no information about what may be headed into this area next, but I hope that this means that Zootopia will soon be added to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Also at Disney's Animal Kingdom, some changes are being made to the park's nighttime spectacular, Rivers of Light. The 4 actors who currently play the shaman roles in Rivers of Light will be cut from the show pretty soon. Another nighttime spectacular at Walt Disney World will soon be going away entirely. Illuminations, Reflections of Earth at Epcot will be ending its long run in the second half of 2019. This show originally debuted in 1999, but the time has come for it to end and for a new nighttime spectacular to take over World Showcase Lagoon. No details about the new show have been announced, but rumors are that they would like to have some drones involved with the new show. My only hope is that the new show pays tribute in some way to the original musical score for Illuminations, in a similar fashion that Paint the Night has musical tributes to the Main Street Electrical Parade. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Star Wars: A Galaxy Far, Far Away will begin a hiatus on October 1st and is expected to be back in the park by mid-November. The reason for this short hiatus is for some construction occurring in the park. Speaking of Star Wars, Disney CEO Bob Iger recently talked a bit about the disappointing box office for the film Solo: A Star Wars Story in a Hollywood Reporter interview. Mr. Iger said, "I made the timing decision, and as I look back, I think the mistake that I made, I take the blame, was a little too much too fast. You can expect some slowdown, but that doesn't mean we're not going to make films." I was really happy to hear him say this. I liked Star Wars, but it was becoming overkill for me. There was zero anticipation when it came to Star Wars, and I'm personally excited that now it sounds like there will be more time between releases, allowing me to crave some Star Wars instead of it being force-fed to me. When the original Wreck-It Ralph film was released, we got a catchy little tune in the end credits from the group Owl City called When Can I See You Again, which was later used as a musical theme, with some tweaks, for the Paint the Night parade. Now with Ralph Breaks the Internet, we get another catchy end credits tune, although with a bit of a sadder and more serious idea behind it. This time it's from the group Imagine Dragons, and it's called Zero. A music video for the song is already available, and I'll include a link in the episode description so that you can check it out. Another link I'll be including in this episode's notes is the new trailer we got for Mary Poppins Returns. I've said it before, and as much as I hate to admit it, I'm just not the biggest fan of the original Mary Poppins movie. But the more I see of Mary Poppins Returns, the more excited I'm getting about it. Emily Blunt looks fantastic as Mary Poppins. We got some new animated sequences mixed with live action like they did in the original film, and the musical score we've heard gives me chills. I think I'm equally as excited for the soundtrack to come out as I am for the movie release this December. If you haven't watched the latest trailer yet, be sure to check it out. And before we get going, I do want to remind you that Under the Sea, a Descendants story, premieres on Disney Channel this Friday. And of course, we've got this week's Twitter poll to get to. I asked you guys, Mary Poppins Returns looks pretty spectacular, but what part are you most excited for? Your options were new music, the cast, the visuals, or the nostalgia. And the ranking was actually in that order. It went new music with 16% of the votes, the cast with 24% of the votes, the visuals at 27% of the votes, and 33% of you voted for the nostalgia, because as I've been saying for a long time now, nostalgia is king. I also want to remind all of you to check us out over on Instagram and follow us there so that you can take part in the daily Disney decision every single day on Instagram Live. Our username there is DIZNEYCTC. You can find all of our social media over at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. And of course, don't forget to leave those 5-star reviews and ratings over on iTunes so that you can help other Disney fans find the show more easily. This episode of Disney Coast to Coast was produced by Philip Elke, who has supported the show through Patreon. If you'd like to become a DCTC producer or gain other rewards, more information can be found at patreon.com/DCTC. But for now, folks, have a magical day. Bye!
Thanks for watching Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Disney Coast to Coast is produced and hosted by Jeff DePaoli. Learn more about the podcast and become a supporter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com.